Finally got the fixtures out. There must be a relief that to let everybody know it's finally happening.
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, the squad's been working hard, and the coach's been working hard as well as the commercial staff. So, as an organisation, we're very excited now that it's finally been released and we're ready to go. And 3 home games first up is a big start, and we're super excited to be able to play in front of the Sea of Blue and get back out in front of our home crowd.
And while it's perhaps not quite what you're hoping for, it is now. It's like a home and away series. You've got the 2 little competitions within the tournament, which gives you something to aim at.
Absolutely, home and away series. There's a prize up for grabs there to inject in the local community, which always is really important for any rugby community. So that's very exciting to be able to be playing for something. And home and away, get a little bit of travel with the boys, get sick of each other, it'll be good.
As I say, a bit of excitement. Some of the boys probably haven't travelled to some of these places or travelled as a team even.
Yeah, well, I personally have been to Singapore or Hong Kong, so that'll be quite exciting to go there, and a lot of guys, I'm sure, will be excited to travel away. Obviously find out who the good roommates are and those kind of things, and get to know each other probably a bit too well off the field, but exciting. And just that next step as a team to be able to take. We did a little bit of touring last year with NRC, but to get longer trips will be really exciting.
What sort of time scanning to know what the sides are that you're playing? Are they going to come as a surprise? Are you going to be able to do much research on them?
I'm not sure, to be honest, but I think like most of our last year, it was mainly focusing on us and making sure that our product and our gameplay is right up there, and just always internally reviewing ourselves and how we're playing. So that's the biggest focus, and I'm sure it'll be quite similar this year. Obviously, World 15 will probably know a few more names, and then we've played Hong Kong already once, so Singapore will certainly throw up a couple of different challenges there, but something we'll be aiming to be ready for.
And you might be reunited with a few old mates, especially in the first game.
Yeah, exactly. It should be a good contest, and that's what we want. First up game, exciting crowd, exciting athletes to go up against, and make sure we play a really good brand of footy.
Got a message for Digby Ioane when he gets back?
Nah, not really, mate. Looking forward to seeing what his breakdancing moves are like, but hopefully he doesn't do them after a try, because hopefully we'll keep him out.
At the World 15, what do you expect to get from them? They look like they're going to bring some pretty experienced blokes over.
Yeah, it'll be obviously a really high calibre side, and they'll play a high octane brand of footy. So similar to what we're looking to do there, really use the new laws to our advantage. A lot of ball and play time, and really showcase our skills, and I'm sure they'll be the same, So that'll be a really exciting start for the series.
Absolutely. You mentioned about travelling. What excites you about getting out and playing rugby in different environments?
Obviously just experiencing new cities, new cultures, but mainly it's the downtime. That's what you sort of remember, I guess, after footy, is those times in airports, things like that. First world problems, but hanging out with your mates and probably getting a little bit sick of each other, all that kind of little banter in there. It'll just be really exciting, and the guys have worked hard and have been working hard for a long time in the pre-season, the off-season, to get their bodies ready. Guys getting personal best in the gym, on the fitness markers, out in the field, so it's really exciting to see it all come together.
Absolutely. The new laws as well, how much have you guys been concentrating on those as opposed to just increasing your fitness as well?
A bit of both. We've obviously initially just working on the fitness markers, getting ourselves up to speed, getting fast, fit and strong again, and now that we're getting closer to games, so we've done a couple of workshops there, but we're all learning, so it'll be good to see what works, what doesn't work, and find a little bit of variation, and hopefully have a couple of tricks up our sleeve.
Anyone got a small wager on first power try?
No, we didn't get one last year, so that'll certainly be high on our agenda this year. Not sure about the wager, but certainly hoping it's an outside back. If it's a front row, we'll probably be a bit disappointed as backs.
Just off the back of last year, the first time you played under those new laws, they probably took a while to embed, and things like line-outs didn't probably come through as much, and the referees had to adjust as much as you guys. Do you see more? Do you see them being used to better effect this time around? Yeah,
absolutely. And I think obviously last year's a bit of a learning experience with the new laws for everyone. I think obviously having this year to refine will be another step up. So last year was sort of a change in mentality, I think, whereas this year they'll be able to execute and actually come up with some variations around how to attack, how to use that best, how not to use that best. So last year I would say would be a learning year, and this year will certainly be well enforced by the officials, and as players we'll look to make sure we use them to our full advantage.
And looking sort of long term, just this season, NRC straight on the back of this as well, which is a bonus for you guys.
Absolutely, a full calendar of games for the full year is really exciting, and making sure as a program we're developing our players, our athletes, our coaches and our staff is highly important, and a full calendar rugby year is only going to aid that, and obviously a World Cup year, it's exciting, and having something to look forward to there, but certainly, yeah, just having a full calendar of games and guys are excited out to play that, and then also our depth will probably get tested a little bit there because, you know, long year you'll probably have a few injuries, things like that, guys travelling, all that kind of stuff. So it's certainly an exciting year for Western Force and Rugby WA.
And did you have any input into the fixtures playing around the berth?
No, I got lucky last year with the wedding to schedule a buy-in, but not this year, so have to leave it to nature for the little one on the way.
Tim, announcement today, the Rapid Rugby Showcase schedule have come out. How exciting is it around the boys and the coaching staff at the moment?
Yeah, there was certainly extra buzz around the place today, and look, it's been building, and we're hanging out for this announcement and this throughout this week. So we're obviously looking forward to continuing on with what we've been doing, and that is preparing for this first fixture on the 22nd.
Absolutely. I mean, you would have been preparing anyway. You've had the guys out here on the training park, but now they can really set themselves for a game. Yeah,
that's right. And we had to tweak things a little bit. When at the turn of the new year, when things were just bumped back a little bit, but we adjusted well and just mixed our schedule up a bit. And the players have responded really well, and their attitude and application's been outstanding.
So as a coach, what have you been focusing on in preparation? Is it all about the fitness, or you've been working on those skills and the new laws as well?
Yeah, that pre-season phase, you certainly still have a bit of a focus on the conditioning side of things, but whether we're in season or in pre-season, we have a really high skill focus within our training sessions, so it's been a mixed bag, and I think with the excitement around the new laws that are going to be showcased this year, we've been applying that into our sessions, and it's been quite fun actually, and we've given the players a lot of ownership around that and how they want to play and try new things, so we're looking forward to putting it out on field in a game.
Absolutely. We've been around rugby for a long time. Are you seeing the application of these new laws and the tweaks making a difference?
Yeah, certainly, and I think to a degree last year, and it was raw, but some of the rugby we played last year certainly set us up for this year without knowing what the new laws were going to be this year at that stage. But look, we have that mindset of wanting to play with ball in hand and enjoy what we do out there anywhere on the field, no matter the situation, field position. It was I suppose it was a good lead in last year into this year's showcase series.
Absolutely. I mean, just harking back to last year, you took on the Panasonic Wild Knights, Robbie Dean's coach side obviously, and some great players in that team. He's coming back this year. You excited about that challenge personally as a coach to coach against someone like Robbie, but also the side that, on paper I think they're going to be pretty good. Yeah, they're
going to be very good. Yeah, and as we saw in that fixture, it was a high quality game, and people are still talking about that particular game, and it's credit to Robbie with how he looks to play the game, and obviously has pretty similar philosophies to what we have, and fingers crossed we put on a really good entertaining night again out at HBF.
Absolutely. And then just the other sides, Ian spoke a little bit about not knowing a lot about them yet, but you'll get to know them. What do you expect from, say, perhaps the Asian sides and then through into the Pacific series?
Yeah, I think, and that's going to be the challenge. Week to week, we're going to be playing against different opposition who traditionally have played quite different styles of rugby. So we'll have to just analyse and prepare well. And I think, again, looking back at last year, we played against different opposition with the Oceania sides, Panasonic, the New Zealand team and the Crusaders. There was a lot of different styles of rugby there, and I think that's the beauty about it. With these opposition sides that we're playing against, there's going to be some great rugby.
When are you likely to know the makeup of these sides? Is it the Dragons, isn't it? The Asia Pacific Dragons, they've always traditionally been an invitational side.
Yeah.
Do we know if they're going to be similar, or will they be a base side, if you like, this time?
Yeah, I think there'll be a hybrid of players there. Obviously in Hong Kong and Singapore, there's a lot of expats that reside there, and that the Hong Kong side who we played against last year, they were very good and a stiff challenge. And I think from what we have heard, they're going to be stronger this year. They didn't have all their top players out that particular fixtures, so they'll be very good. The Singapore side, like I said, there's a lot of international players there from all over the world that make up that side. So, as I touched on before, it's going to be a different prospect week in, week out.
I guess with those Asian sides as well, I think they indicated before they'll start bringing in their professionals or semi-professionals and their sevens players, which again brings a whole new aspect to the game.
It does, yeah, and I think that's the beauty about this, is it's giving different, I suppose, style of rugby players, your sevens, your traditional 15s players, an opportunity to play at a level that they probably haven't played at.